Welcome to AquaTwin, the ArcGIS Pro extension running AquaTwin water, sewer, and asset. Today, let's dive into a quick introduction of the AquaTwin platform. The AquaTwin ribbon contains everything you will need to run an AquaTwin water, sewer, or asset project. If you are starting an asset project, you will begin with the asset registration. If you're starting a water or sewer project, you will either create a new hydraulic model geodatabase, or you will use the Twin Builder to import an existing hydraulic model into the software. To toggle between water and sewer, you can do that in the top left-hand corner of the screen. For a hydraulic model, AquaTwin has a hydraulic model geodatabase that contains every asset needed for the hydraulic model as a separate feature class within the model geodatabase. By clicking Create New, this will create an empty hydraulic model geodatabase where you can then use the import center to build your hydraulic model from scratch using user GIS data. When importing a hydraulic model using the Twin Builder, the hydraulic model geodatabase is automatically built, which is what we will do for this example, and then we will go through a general overview of the AquaTwin platform. For this example, we're also importing a water model, but if you would like to import a sewer model, you simply need to change the category to sewer, and then now in the Twin Builder, you can see it's looking for an EPA SWIM INP. In this My Project folder, you see that I have a My Project ArcGIS Pro project file and a My Project geodatabase. These are typical for any ArcGIS Pro project. The .sewer or .water folder is where the AquaTwin sewer and water projects data is stored. For this example, if I click on the My Project .water folder, you see this is where the hydraulic model geodatabase is stored for an AquaTwin water project. And you'll notice that for each scenario that I create, the EPANet INP file will also automatically be created. This is the same exact file structure as AquaTwin Sewer as well. Before building the hydraulic model geodatabase, it is important to go ahead and set your spatial reference by right-clicking on Map in the Contents pane, and then selecting your spatial reference. Now you can begin creating your new hydraulic model geodatabase either from scratch or from importing a hydraulic model. Now we will import an existing hydraulic model into AquaTwin Water. You can see here I've already specified where the EPANet INP file is located. Then I click Next. Since I already set my spatial reference, I'll just use the active map and click Next again. And then you can see within a few seconds, our hydraulic model is now in AquaTwin Water. You can see in my Contents pane all the feature classes in my hydraulic model geodatabase that now store the information from the model that I just imported. Now we will go over the three main tabs that you'll use in AquaTwin water, sewer, and asset, as well as the AquaTwin ribbon itself. The first main tab that we'll go over is Data Explorer. You can open the Data Explorer by coming to the far right-hand side of the AquaTwin ribbon and then clicking on Data Explorer. You can see it created a brand new tab in my ArcGIS window. What you can do, depending on where this showed up, is that you can actually dock it on the side just by coming over here and dropping it right there. In the Data Explorer, it contains four main tabs. The Asset tab contains data from the asset analysis performed using AquaTwin Asset or AquaTwin Asset Pro. The Digital Twin tab has all your hydraulic model controls and all of your hydraulic model attribute tables. And you can see here it contains things like patterns, curves, controls, and your run options. The Selection tab will contain any of your saved selections, saved queries, and saved graphs. And the Tools tab contains every single tool in AquaTwin Water, Sewer, and Asset. In the top left of the Data Explorer, you will also find the shortcut for ArcGIS Pro selections. From here, I can zoom into the map and make a selection. And you also have a few more buttons, such as Remove Selection, Clear Selection. And the Save As is where you can save this as a save selection, which I referred to in the Selection tab a second ago. A few things with these ArcGIS selections is that any tool you run will only be run on what is selected. For instance, if I open up the connectivity builder, you see I can apply this to what I have selected in my map. Also, for any of the attribute tables, they will only show what's selected in the map. So here's another ArcGIS selection shortcut. I can come into my map and select a few pipes, and that will re-update my table to show only what's selected. So the two main selections in AquaTwin software will be your ArcGIS selection and then your AquaTwin selection, which I'll mention in a few seconds. The next tab I'll go over is the asset properties, which is also located in the AquaTwin ribbon to the right-hand side. Similar to the Data Explorer, a new tab popped up in my ArcGIS Pro window. Now, to use the Asset Properties tab, you'll take advantage of this AquaTwin selection in the top left of the Asset Properties tab. Here you can zoom into your model and select any asset, and two main tabs will pop up. The Asset tab contains all the different fields in your hydraulic model geodatabase. For example, if I come here to Junctions, go to Attribute Table, you can see all of these blank fields that are already pre-populated. Those are the same exact fields that you see in the Asset tab of your Asset Properties. If you would like to add an extra field into this Asset tab down here, all you need to do is create a new field in the corresponding feature class in your Contents pane. The Digital Twin tab of the Asset Properties contains all of the hydraulic model input and output data for an individual asset. I'll quickly run this model. And now if I come in here and select a pipe, you'll see all of its input data and then all of its output data as well. The asset property selection, the AquaTwin selection, also provides you the ability to graph any of these particular assets as well, just by selecting it and then clicking on the graphing button. The last tab that you'll use in the AquaTwin software is the Message tab, which is right in the same section as the Data Explorer and Asset Properties. You can also dock the Message tab wherever you want in your window as well. And the Message tab contains two different tabs, and that's the Information and Verification tab. The Information tab provides information such as error messages or just any other model import statistics. The Verification tab shows results from AquaTwin tools such as the GIS network cleanup tools, and it provides results for every asset and provides more information about the results from running those particular tools.